Hi, today's teaching technique is to look at how we can better leverage writing in our teaching methods and helping our students to be able to write and translate scripture. This is the technique to translate a verse. But I want to start with a quote from Tad Callister, who said this: "The Lord must expect much more of us in gospel scholarship than he did of previous generations, because we have so much more at our disposal." I think we are gifted with so much with regards to technology and being able to understand scripture, and there's so many tools out there. So I just want to share a couple that we could use in class that might be able to help our students who struggle with writing have a good experience with being able to go through this process of writing and pondering and translating. Elder Scott said this. He says, "Write down in a secure place the important things you learn from the Spirit. You will find that as you write down precious impressions, often more will come." The writing process enables revelation, enables us to be able to see more. This was an example of this sort of translation processes from Mosiah 3:19. Brad Wilcox translates that scripture into his own words in this format. I thought this was a really good example of that. Now, Brad Wilcox is a really good writer, and so this might be intimidating for some of our students, but I just really like the simplicity of this, and that's all we're asking our students to do, is the simplicity of translating scripture. So here are a few things that might be helpful to them using technology. So when the Gospel Library app, if they highlight a word, they can click the define button. That will then give them this other words or meanings of words that will help them to be able to understand, so that they can put them into their own words. I really love this from Elder Bednar. He says, "We should not be afraid or attempt to hide from AI. This is a technique that can help those students who don't feel comfortable with writing, or they're just not as comfortable with it, but they do using technology." And so here you can get them to select the AI model, whatever they use, ChatGPT or Gemini, whatever it is. Get them to write the principle that they have discovered in the scripture and put it into their own words, and ask AI to give them 10 short statements based on what they've written in the scripture. Then get them to look at those 10 statements, read through, select one, and then have them refine it and rewrite it, looking for connections to Christ, and then get them to share it with the class. This could be a really powerful way of helping our students to go through that writing, refining, rewriting process, this pondering process that can enable the truths of the gospel to sink deep into our heart. I hope this is helpful. Give it a go if you like it. All the best with your teaching this week.